This is the Lenox Metal Max, which is a diamond disc which is suitable for cutting metal. These do seem like a much better idea than an abrasive disc because there are a lot of people injured every year when the abrasive disc shatters. So on the face of it, these do seem like a good idea, but it just depends how well they actually cut. I am actually going to test this out, and I'm going to test it out on a cordless angle grinder. So on the back there it says safety, solid steel body greatly reduces the risk of breakage. Recommended for structural steel, sheet metal, stainless steel, aluminium, cast iron, non-ferrous metals. We have a warning on this. This product contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer. So although it's supposed to be safer than an abrasive disc, and that is one of the selling points, it might give you cancer because it's got a chemical in it that can cause cancer. So I'm not too sure about that, whether these are a good thing or a bad thing. And at the top there it says 1000 cuts, which is 30 times longer than a traditional abrasive wheel. One advantage of a diamond disc over an abrasive disc is the fact that when these are cutting, they actually wear down and they actually get quite a lot smaller, whereas a disc like that is actually going to keep its original size. So that is one advantage. But like I said, it does depend how exactly they cut. They may be absolutely useless, I don't know yet. I'm going to cut 4 test pieces using both of these discs. Obviously that may wear out, so I may need to replace that. I'm not going to cut any copper or any aluminium because you're not supposed to cut those using an abrasive disc. I'm going to start off using 1/2 inch galvanised steel pipe. When I get the footage back onto the computer, I will actually time exactly how long it takes to do each cut. Then got a piece of solid 20mm steel bar. Then a piece of 2-inch angle iron. And then finally a piece of 1.5 inch stainless steel angle. When I do the test, I'm going to wear a dust mask, a full face visor, a pair of safety glasses, and also hearing protection. Well, I have to say that that actually performed much better than what I anticipated it would do. I have seen at least one video and it did look like the guy that was using it was actually struggling cutting the metal. And it does actually cut it quite easily, but nowhere near as easily as a 1mm slitting disc. I'm pretty sure that that went through all pieces of steel slower, but that one has reduced considerably in size, which is what you would expect. That actually started out that size originally. If we measure the thickness of the abrasive disc, that is about 1.2mm thick. The diamond disc is about 1.5mm thick, so the diamond disc is slightly thicker. So if you look at these from a money perspective, that cost £12 and should outlast about 30 of those. And they cost approximately £1 each. So looking at it that way, these would be better value for money. Having said that, these do cut a little bit slower, or at least they seem to cut a bit slower. But these can also cut materials that you shouldn't be cutting with an abrasive disc. Another thing about abrasive discs is the fact that they expire. And if you look on that one, you should just be able to see that it says 2021 on there, which is the expiry date. You should never use a disc that has gone past its expiry date. Obviously, because these are diamond, these will never expire. One thing that I should mention is the garage absolutely smells of burning now. And I actually went in the house to make a cup of tea and it was commented that I absolutely stunk of burning. So that could be due to the paint on there, I'm not entirely sure, or maybe it's due to the heat generated when you're using it. I do try to review everything fairly. I did actually buy that out of my own money, and I have to say that because of the fact that abrasive discs can shatter or blow, the diamond discs are obviously much safer. And not only that, when using one of these, the dust gets everywhere and it is actually atomised as you are using it. Having said that, this one has a chemical in that is known to cause cancer in the state of California, so I'm not entirely sure which one's the safest. Also, they do tend to grab a little bit when you're using them, and that did cause the grinder to stop on a few occasions. But if you use one of these in a mains powered machine, you probably wouldn't get that problem. I hope you found this video useful. If you have and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel.